Well, shit just got real. What's going on, guys? Dr. Autoflower here. We are back with another news update of what's going on in the cannabis community right now. Huge, crazy news. The attacks are getting bigger, worse. The news that blew everyone away yesterday was Customgrow420 has been terminated. He has been axed, and that is some pretty terrible, crazy news for the cannabis community because that was our number one guy. He was the pioneer, the first cannabis creator to ever hit 1 million followers here on YouTube. And yeah, some pretty dark times here on YouTube right now. So in this video, we're going to try to cover everything that's been happening lately. Going back as far as when it very first began, telling you guys all what's been going on. I made up a big list of people I've heard of who've been terminated and my subscribers that I found that have been terminated, and there are quite a few. So we're definitely going to be getting into that. Just letting you guys know, these videos may be putting my channel at risk, so I have made backup channels. I made the links down below. One of the biggest things you can do to help this channel and help the news get out there so they don't censor us all completely is please go subscribe to my backup channels. I would very much appreciate it. And let's get right into the news. So the biggest news, of course, is Customgrow420 has been terminated. I have not heard of why or what videos or how it's happened, but he said they pretty much came after his channel. Probably a lot like what happened to everyone else. It seems to start with age restrictions on videos and you get numerous, and then it starts moving on to strikes. And then sometimes these strikes can come at night. So some people are waking up at night and finding they're getting 3 strikes in the middle of the night, and there's no way to fight it because once those 3 strikes happen, that's it. So yeah, it's pretty bad, and they're coming at night for our channels, and that's like some Gestapo stuff right there. So yeah, this is like some pretty crazy like book burning of the 21st century. Gestapo like coming in at night to come kill your channels. Like, this is getting pretty ridiculous. Like, I'm hoping some news channel picks up all these stories because this is pretty big news. They are literally censoring an entire community, or trying to censor, or what seems they're very slowly doing it, like the old wives' tale or whatever it's called, where it's like if you put a frog in a cold pot of water and slowly heat it up, he'll stay in it till it like boils and dies. Well, maybe that's what they're trying to do with the cannabis community here. Maybe they don't want to just completely terminate everyone right away, because then it'll make a huge fiasco and it'll be all over the news probably. If they do it little by little by little by little, then it's a lot harder to fight it, I think. Especially if it's these channels who just don't have the ability, or they don't even want to like deal with YouTube anymore. So they're stopping, they're moving to other platforms and stuff. And I don't think that's a good idea. I think everyone should stick together and help each other, because if we all make up backup channels and we're all making support groups, they can't really easily take us off, because as soon as they take one channel down, we can get the channel back up. If another one goes down, we can do the same thing for that one. Everyone helps each channel. If we did that, if everyone stuck together, it would be a much more easy way to fight it. So yeah, what I've heard of Customgrow420 is he's going to be fighting it. And I'm sure some of these YouTubers are going to be taking YouTube to court over it. So maybe it's going to be possible to do like a class action lawsuit where we can all like join in and we could all just sue them or something. Or at the least, it'd be interesting to see how it all plays out if someone is able to sue them, get their channel back or something like that. Another big news is Pot TV. They were terminated too. They actually got their channel back up, and they have been one of the only ones I've heard of so far who actually got their channel back. I don't know how they did it. Only thing I've heard was from Jody Emery saying it mysteriously came back. I don't know how that worked or anything. So there's a lot of weird stuff going on YouTube right now, so it's really hard to say what's going on. But if you guys are interested in the list of all the ones that I know of right now who have been taken off of YouTube, terminated, deleted, and getting their dead horses kicked, because YouTube keeps sending like termination notices like after your channel's terminated, just to like kick a dead horse, keep you pissed off or something. I don't know why they're doing that. Like after what happened, what, 2 weeks ago in the YouTube headquarters, why are they doing these policies? Why are they making it so people are really, really upset and like they're just it seems like they're just pushing people. I can only imagine like this happening to an unstable person and what would happen. Like it's just not a good business policy. So let's get right into this list, and we'll just name them all off. And there's quite a few. So I guess I was one of the very first. It happened to me. The Dr. Artflower Cannabis Adventure Channel, that happened on Christmas Day. So I know it's pretty bad for everyone who's getting their channels terminated, but I don't think it's as bad as being terminated on Christmas Day. Like, we literally had to deal with that. Like, it was pretty much like losing a job on Christmas morning and learning you're not gonna have money and gonna have to find a new line of work, and just like, wow, it was like a major, major depressing time. So I feel for everyone who's getting terminated right now. It's pretty shitty, and they did it to me on pretty much the worst possible time of the year. So who else is on the list here? Well, West Coast Cannabis was just terminated yesterday. I just got word. He's one of the channels that helped a ton get my subscribers back and help me get back on my feet when I got terminated. So we'll let you know when he's got a backup channel up. Mr. Canucks Grow, he was terminated around 2 weeks or so ago. He was another huge help to this channel, getting it back on the feet. So definitely go check him out on Instagram and at the Weed Tube. He's going to be there. Pigeons420, another huge help to this channel. Pigeons420, another big help to this channel. Pigeons420, he's going to be going over to the Weed Tube as well, and Instagram and Twitch, I believe. Hannah OG, another one that was pretty much terminated around when we were. So we were the very first wave that happened back December. And then after that, it seemed like every month there was another little wave every month or so. Until now, it's just getting really crazy the last few weeks, just ramping up. So that's kind of what's happening. It's been coming in waves, and we were the first. So I tried warning a lot of people. And the sad thing was I got a lot of kind of like scoffs, and me and others were kind of really disappointed in some of the lack of help we got, because only a few channels actually helped us out. Some of the people like I really look up to, I reached out to them and I literally got scoffed at online, just like, oh, it's your fault kind of thing, you shouldn't have been doing this, we're not going to get that because we follow the rules kind of thing. One of the comments that really got to me from like someone I really look up to, he said like, oh, what are you talking about, this isn't happening to the cannabis community, you're making this up or something. And pretty much it was like victim blaming, and no one really wanted to like believe what we're saying. So I was really disappointed in that. But hey, at least I can say I tried, I did my part, I tried to help and spread the word and get everyone to prepare, but it didn't really help much because not really many people listened. And until the big YouTubers started going, that's when everyone started listening. So hey, I only had 33,000 subscribers back then, so I can only do so much and reach so many people. So is what it is. But let's get back into the list. Drew Grows, Envy My Closet Grow, School of Hard Nugs, He's at Risk, I heard. Some more channels terminated. Greenbox Grown, Urban Remo. I think he was the biggest grower of pretty much the whole cannabis community on YouTube. So that's some really bad news for us growers that the biggest guys took it down. Same with Customgrow420, who does smoke videos. So that means pretty much anyone's up for termination. I'm sure my channel's at risk too, just for even talking about this stuff. I saw Urban Remo's son made some videos talking about his dad's channel getting taken down and stuff, and he got a strike on that video he made. And he got a strike on that video he made with no cannabis in it at all, just talking about channels and stuff. And yeah, they terminated him last night, I think. So right now, pretty much everyone's a target. So everyone should be having a backup channel and getting ready, because you just never know. So more people who was took it down. Buds are blazing. Customgrow420, like I said. MedGrower1. Just Grow It, another big community channel, took him down. And Mr. Grow It, his backup channel, that was taken down too. So they can even come after your backup channel. So make sure if your channel is terminated and deleted and you have a backup channel, make sure you have another backup channel for your backup channel. And I know it's getting ridiculous, but I think that's kind of what we're going to have to do until this all settles down. So yeah, Just Grow It, Uptown Grow Lab, he was terminated. The Grow420 Diaries, Green Jeans Garden, UK Grow Master Yoda, UK Red Eye 247, Happy Dabber 710, Donnie Smokes. Pot TV was terminated, but they did get their channel back up. So I sure would like to hear how they did it or what happened there, but I haven't heard yet. Medcropper is under attack, I heard. Grow Guide 420 terminated. NV Closet Med Grower terminated. LED Grow Light Depot, he just got terminated. He was the biggest like LED kind of community channel, showing off all the LEDs and showing how they grow. My Stoner Life, All the Time High Club, Fast Buds, and a lot of the like seed channels I've heard. Like I don't have the big list of all the seed channels because I don't think I was subscribed to them all, but I think a large portion of them, especially the European ones, a lot of European channels are just getting wiped out. Ganja Hawk seems to be under attack. Easy Meds Growing seems to be under attack. Some of these channels have all their videos deleted or privatized, so you can't see anything, and pretty much making the channels go into limbo. That could be an option for some people out there if they want to not risk losing the channel. Maybe that works. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know, because they can go into your deleted videos. If you delete a video, they can go into that video and they can give you a strike. It doesn't matter if you delete it and you're trying to follow the rules. If you upload it, it's still there on their end, in the back end. So just something to be aware of. Let's see who else. Tony Prez terminated. Loaded Up, another big media channel, Cannabis media channel, gone. Groovy Mac, a big cannabis vlogger. Also the Homegrown Report, Weed in a Pot, Matea 710 WRX, GMX OG, Inside Hydro, Crop King, Marijuana, Dynafem Seeds, Marijuana Television, I think that's a Spanish channel. I think there's going to be more to come. So that was just on my subscription list, and that was just for my backup channel. So I probably had double that on my other channel. So I think there was around 45 or over 45 I wrote down. So out of my subscribers of around, I think 200 something, that was almost a quarter of everyone terminated. So that's what we're going into. So since I've been around the longest dealing with all this termination stuff and seen and talked to so many people about this, the things that I could say that might help is possibly age restricting, because I was just getting a bunch of age restricting things happening to my videos too. Did it all age restricted myself, and that all stopped. Haven't had anything since. A lot of people were saying that it was because of monetization. It could be because of monetization, but I don't think that's the main cause. Should you do monetization anymore? Of course not. Don't do a monetization. Don't let them review your channel if you don't have to. So, and the money you're going to make is just pennies anyway, so way better to do affiliate marketing or something like that. Also, you got to be careful on what you are promoting on your channel. You cannot be promoting seed companies anymore. You cannot be promoting where to buy cannabis anymore. This is one of the reasons why I think my channel was terminated before, because I was showing people where I bought mine. I thought I was just documenting it, and because in the rules it says you're allowed to make documentary kind of style videos. So if you're documenting how you did these things, and like it's for documentary purposes, it's for historical purposes, so technically it is following the rules, but they feel now that if you're showing where to get cannabis or where to get seeds or anything like that, where to go to the websites and stuff, that is going to get you terminated pretty much. So that's why I no longer do smoke reviews, especially from dispensaries here in Canada. I just don't do that anymore. It's not worth the risk because that's pretty much what they're going to come after you for. And also, if you're putting links in your videos showing people where to like get the seeds, or those websites where to, or actual cannabis websites, I think that's what's getting people took down too. It's not just like unboxing videos and stuff. It's like they're looking into everything if you're putting links or any of that kind of stuff. So that's things to watch out for. But yeah, I don't really know how this is all going to work now with like the smoking community, where they like do smoking vlogs and just smoking on camera, talking to the camera and stuff, because it seems like smoking on camera can get you terminated. Dabbing can get you terminated. Anything really. Edibles, I got strikes just on edible review, eating an edible, so you can't even do that anymore. I think the only way growing channels will survive is because you can do it in a documentary style. You don't have to like actually show you doing any kind of, you don't have to show yourself doing any smoking or anything like that. You can just show your plants, document it, and it should be following the rules. Mini documentaries every single video, so it's always a documentary style video. And that's the other thing, you should always put up in the start of the video a disclaimer saying this is, I'm legal, this is for documentary purposes, all that stuff. I always do that at the start of my videos now, and in the description. And as long as you have that, technically it should be okay. That's what it says in the rules anyway. But other than that, I think everyone really needs to focus on documentary kind of style videos, and like I think that's the only way this is all going to survive, because it clearly states when you do get these strikes that it says we do not condone or allow these kind of videos, blah blah blah. But it says if you're making videos for documentary purposes and it's not like promoting something, it's not promoting where to go buy cannabis or something like that, you're just making it for documentary purposes, then it's fine, it's legal. Then you're getting into the realms of Vice News and stuff like that, or other documentary kind of style videos where they do show all kinds of cannabis and everything really. So if Vice is allowed to do it, then I'm sure we're allowed to do it. But when we have videos in the past where it's videos of, you know, certain things that they now find against the rules, then it's a total hassle. But who knows? I could be totally wrong, and they could just keep deleting channels. So it's just hard to say. So I think that's it for this video, guys, for this update and the news. Hope you guys like it. I feel like I'm putting myself at risk here just talking about this, but pretty much what I've seen in the past is if you don't talk about it, people won't know, and the information won't get out. And when your channel is deleted overnight, then you're screwed and no one knows what's happening, and then it's way harder. And I really wish that back then in right before Christmas, when I saw the first strike and before I went to bed, I really wish I would have made a new channel and did all this and like let everyone know, because like I didn't realize that it was just gonna happen overnight, just boom. So there's probably around less than 3/4 of us left here on YouTube. So I think we should kind of band together and shit, even make a union or something like that where we're all connected. And because I really don't think that giving up and just moving ship and going to another platform is the way to go. I think Remo said it the best. I saw in one of his tweets that people were saying, oh, just go to the weed tube. Well, if you go to the weed tube, the problem is you're going to be preaching to the choir. You're just going to be, you know, just in an echo chamber pretty much. YouTube, you're reaching a lot more people. We're the spearhead of legalization. We are the ones who are like changing people's minds. We're the influencers. we're the ones who are getting those percentages up in every country who are now, saying, that, cannabis is okay and we want to legalize here. So it's just a spearhead, and I think the governments are seeing that, and they want to hamper it, take us down, and take away our voice and maybe they got different plans for legalization. Like here in Canada, I highly doubt they want any of us YouTubers on. They probably want every single one of us terminated so they can roll out their version of legalization and not have any opposition. No influencers saying anything against it. But yeah, it's really hard to say what's going to happen. But I think I've rambled on enough for this video. So if you like this video and you want to see more, please subscribe, and please subscribe to my backup channels. But yeah, let's all try to stay safe out there, guys. Let's keep together and keep strong. So peace out, stay Sony, stay high. Catch you guys later.